Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Rebel Inc. Escalation. This is episode number 5. Brand new game, still in early access. We're going to continue on with the next unlocked map, which is Pistachio Forest. Thick forests run through this mostly rural community. Limited roads significantly reduce mobility. This is the fourth of the 5 maps. We've also unlocked the next governor, which is the banker, smooth talking financier, doesn't like spending money. Likewise, we've also unlocked another advisor, our third. Let's see who, what, where. There it is. Tactician. Increased chance of rebels taking casualties when fleeing. Okay, that's good. So we're up to 3 advisors now. 6 slots, 1 from each category. So eventually we'll start choosing between them. Hopefully our next 3 that we unlock come from the 3 vacant slots. Continue on playing the normal campaign for now. Last time we were Painful Loyalty. Let's see what will be this time. Let's see here. Sure, let's fly with the scimitar. No. Flying torpedo. There you go. Because that makes perfect sense. There actually are flying torpedoes, technically. The torpedo bombers. But it's more they drop them, you know? Not necessarily that they fly. They're attached to something that flies. Anyway. The invasion is over. Combat forces have been withdrawn. Despite initial hopes of change, the region is unstable and the population feels neglected. Local government has asked you to lead an operation to stabilize the region. You have full responsibility for all civilian and military matters, and we need to set up our HQ. There is the one and only population base. I have very much found in early game that it is strong to put your headquarters in the city, even though it takes longer to gain stability there. Now we're already about to turn a month, and I haven't even done anything yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is going on? I do not know yet what the advantage of the banker is for a governor. I'm assuming it's better funding. Is it just me, or did we start with additional funds? I don't think we necessarily did. But let's get things off and rolling. Open with water. Everything looks a little bit cheaper. Is that what we're dealing with here? It could be. Let's save that money. And yes, we definitely have money left, and we bought quite a few things. Stabilize the region. There we go. The banker earns extra interest on all money that operation hasn't spent yet. Starting budget is lower due to her outrageously high salary. Okay, so it was less, but we get more interest. We get more money back on what we're sitting on. So we actually need to save a little bit of money to earn extra month by month, apparently. Interesting concept on how that works. Ah, there we go. We got an extra $1 that month for what we had. Reputation is standard here. We didn't pick up anything extra that month. There's an extra $1. Okay, it's over time. It's not constant. Inflation down to 6. So sitting on a lot of cash is important to this playthrough. You can see the valley is not very big. There's plenty of forested areas, plus the mountain areas, it's going to be a different playthrough, I can tell, than what we're used to with the Economist, especially if we play this wisely. Or Banker, I should say. Okay, we need to spend a little bit here. Can't wait forever. Let's go ahead and get intel on the move. Let's also decrease the corruption. Always found that one to be a strong one to invest in. After that next bonus dollar kicks in. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and spend a little bit. That's still locked. Support's going to pick up relatively quickly. Let's go ahead and spend a couple dollars on the first initiatives out here. Let's go ahead and get the next one here as well. And let's get the local militia. Ooh. Hello, lobbyists. Gain reputation? Really? That's not what a lobbyist does, but okay. No, let's hang on to some funding here. Regional stability at a whopping 1%, but we're starting to push into the forest. Getting beyond the forest is going to be tricky. We've got to establish control of this region fairly soon. This bridge is going to be an important... Oh, there's another bridge down here. Dang it. This is a much tougher map than what we've seen so far. At least from my first impression here. And already the insurgency is rumored. We need troops. You know what? I think we're going to need more as well. Let's go ahead and get our next one on the go. And, oh, garrison as well. Yes, please. Thank you. Looks like we're going to get a garrison right there. Okay, I'll take it. Now, that is the bridge. Why don't we push into the mountains then? If they're up here, we're going to have to move rapidly, but we're going to try to go for... Okay, well, there's where they start, so let's push into the forest. Looks like we're going to be expanding this way first and maybe trying to isolate them with the river here. We'll need another troop in that zone. Okay, we need to spend a little bit. We're going to expand into infrastructure and power. They control a region before we control a region. But of course, that always happens when your headquarters are in the city. It takes a little bit longer. It's a small setback for a large gain. Ooh, they're already pushing into that region. Long before these troops are ready, which means we're going to have to hold in the forest here instead, it looks like. Let's get our next one on the go. By the way, you might hear the occasional yells, screams, laughs, and cries in the background. That's a high population area? Really? It is. I suppose it is, isn't it? This is not going so well militarily early on. Wow, the camp shows up in the zone that we're already in control of. Ooh, and they're starting to attack. Oh, come on. 1 month. One more month. We need to support that first and foremost. Defend this, and I think they're already crossing over into this forest. Yes, they are. This is a difficult start for us on a military standpoint. We need to go with the coalition forces. I don't normally go with them early on, but after a rough start, we need to hang on to some cash as well. Okay, camp destroyed. That's good. I want control of this, but I don't know. Will we get support? They don't have control yet. Oh, thank you for the garrison. Thank you for the garrison. Okay. Now, with surprise attack. No. Not okay. Alright, garrison will support this. There we go. Capital stable. That's good. Still feeling the threat here. I think we might need to move around rapidly, so let's go ahead and spend on that. That's a lot of corruption and inflation. That's not as bad. Go ahead and spend there. Deal with that attack. Get that unit out of here. We are struggling right here, though. We've still not won here. Okay, we need to back those guys up. That unit's still there, so creating a bit of a problem. $4. New hospital. Let's do it. Even though there's going to be side effects, and the side effects don't kick in. That's good for us. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Soldier deployment. Okay, finally on it. Let's deal with this guy still. Clear that out. We are trying to help. We are trying to help. Of course, they are moving both directions here. They do. They need help. No. Drones, let's see. Ooh, we don't want civilian casualties. I have not gone there yet. Don't plan to now. Okay, no corruption, but it hurts support levels slightly. But gets really expensive over time. Okay, we'll go there. Let's work on those roads. Back to military. Let's get that next unit on the go. I think we're finally establishing control here. Yes. Okay, that's good. Already. Okay, we're finally starting to win this back as well. Maybe. This unit will get isolated soon, and that's a good thing. These guys are all getting pushed back into here. I will have support from here. Problem is, they're just going to get pushed back. Ooh, and they set up camp here as well. That's rough. Yes, yes. I know it's costly to keep those coalition soldiers. I don't want to add a third. They're absolutely winning right now. Starting to expand into the mountains already. This could be our first loss. We need stronger units. That is too much right now, corruption-wise. Okay, intel. No. Corruption, deal with that. We need some local militia. That did increase the corruption a bit, though. Take those lobbyists. And let's crack open this can of worms here. Development Bank. Certainly use another garrison somewhere. Now, we've got this group isolated back here. That next unit, I'm going to put them in right there so we can take these guys out. And then that'll free up 2 units to then work on taking these guys out. What have you got? Garrison. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, with a garrison, I can actually already start the push. There's no troops here. We can take this back. That's the headquarters unit, though, so we've got to... There you go, Alpha Juliet. That's this one, yes. Yes, it is. Nice. Okay, job done on that matter. Let's take this region back down here. Corruption issues... Okay, we've got control there, so we can actually move this unit back in. Let's see. Let's make sure we secure this valley so they don't cross in. And actually, it looks like we could probably push in. They don't have any troops here. Okay, this area is secure. This is huge for us. We're going to move here. We're going to move here. And then you're going to have support on every side. So this area is now clear. This area is clear. We've gained the upper hand. This one's a little worrying, though. The sudden incursion here. But... I was worried this was going to be a loss there for a little bit. Now I'm starting to feel like we've got a shot. Regaining control. Let's do some land. Let's do some government. PR, that's a big boost. But let's do it. Let's do it. There you go. Let's get some additional local police recruitment. That's too much corruption right now. That's very minor. So let's do the security checkpoints. Alright, support's coming in. These guys are going to hold those flanks for a little bit. Let's just hope that these units don't. You know what? Let's retreat back to here so that they'll retreat into here. Talks are not ready. We'll delay. There we go. Now we can win this. Force them back that way. Play this smart. There are no units here. Why don't we just force them out of this area? Oh, now there are. I just didn't have any intel on it, apparently. But we do have that garrison support, and hopefully we can force them back that way. Corruption's down a bit. Inflation is low. Water expansion's cheap. Let's do that. Vocational is probably going to be a good one. Let's get into that. Get out of that government area. Now we can get the regional census. Civil integration. Ooh, and a camp. Lack of education. We're working on it. Nearly pulling off the victory here. Hopefully they'll retreat this way. And yes, they are. That's good. Push them back. Push them back. Ouch. That means the other one's going to kick in here soon, too. We've got to do something. I'm thinking about making a move into here now. And they're increasingly dangerous, huh? Yep, there's the other one. Wow, we're down to 12. Can't afford to hire a third. We're going to lose them. So we need to get this one on the go. Corruption's low enough now. Let's also go for the training. Alright, battle's on. Hopefully they'll push back into one of these regions. And not into one of these two. Oh, thank you. Garrison. Okay. Take it. Great spot for that garrison. Great timing on that as well. Ouch, ouch. There's got to be at least one more back here as well. And they are falling back that way. Okay, time to advance. Camp destroyed. We have the garrison here, so we could probably advance this way. Still refusing talks. Easily beating them back there. That's good. There's only one more area that they can take, but the problem here is that reputation continues to drop slightly over time as they control a big chunk of the region. Alright, let's use the new unit here. There we go. Okay, now this unit. Just advance, push back. So that's all going well. We're down to 4%, 1%. Education's not doing well, apparently. They said a while ago. Never actually gotten into telecoms, I don't think. We will now. Not spending too much here. Let's... Ooh, that's nice. Print money. Universal justice and reputation. Let's do it. Okay. That's all nice. And let's work on what can we do here. Civil support. What have you got for me? Coalition surge. I'm going to have to let them all go when the time comes, but we can make a big push in the short term. Let's do it. I'm not going to be renewing any of them. Hello, achievement. Oh, are you done? Looks like we've won here. No, not quite. What have you got for me? Increase pay. Alright, we're going to go one right here. And we're going to go one up here. Still refusing talks. Let's take the reputation. We're going to threaten them. We have a major military advantage right now. Yeah, I knew that one was coming eventually. But last two areas, at least at the moment. But we're going to see insurgency pop-ups somewhere. Sometime. It is going to happen. Okay. So things are going well, support level. Very quick. This might be the first time that I actually achieve victory prior to a peace deal. Let's increase support level. Sure, let's do that. And this is going to be foreign relations. Let's do that. I'm going to hang on to some money. Regional stability is at 61% and counting. They're down to this camp on the verge of destruction and this last area of control right now. But we are taking on a couple new things here. Need 2 reputation, spend $7. Let's do that. Prepare some land. Another mission coming up. There we go, that's destroyed. Last area of control. Contact reestablished. Now we begin talks. Peace deal moving very quickly at the moment. We're going to let them go. Time to send them home. Does increase support level. What have you got for me? Alright, at the moment, there is no insurgency. We're going to antagonize them and gain the forward reputation. This means they're probably going to pop up somewhere. I'm going to move a unit so that we can deploy a little bit faster when the time comes. Refugees, 70%. Ooh, I think I just saw a new pop-up. Let's do remote subsidies. You're going home. Garrison. Okay, we'll take it. Means we could also move. Antagonize the insurgents, gain the reputation. We're back up to 28 now. We need to redeploy a little bit. There's a question mark here. That could be the new insurgency camp. I'm going to take one coalition. Okay, they're leaving. They leave in 2 years no matter what. Okay, that makes sense. Aha! We found the insurgency camp. Let's go ahead and give support. We'll move next door. Again, we antagonize. No troops right now, though. And it looks like, see, here's the new pop-up. And a camp there as well. Let's get you in here. 78%. Accused of wasting budget because we have money. But sitting on it is giving us a lot. Let's get you in here somewhere. Join the fight. Okay, government. What can we do? What is this? International assistance? Yeah, NGOs don't normally help with that kind of stuff, but we'll bring them in, I guess. And you're locked. Okay. Well, then stay locked. Alright, we are starting to see them reemerge and be aggressive, but we're at 99% on the peace talks. However, they're quick expansion here. I don't want the peace talks. I want stability, but at the same time, we're only at 77%. Charities prepared to help. Full access. Let's see. Limited access. Free initiatives over time, but each will significantly increase inflation and corruption. Don't like that. Funds. Okay, or we have limited access. Each one will slightly increase inflation and corruption. $2. Let's go with the funding only. Stay away from the corruption. Okay, we can antagonize them further. Demand further concessions. Because right now, they're popping up everywhere. Or reject the deal completely. Completely restart negotiations. But of course, they're already antagonized. They're already angry from what we did. Let's end it. Let's end it. We're going to be smart here. Just hurts. 16 and 11. We lose 27. That cuts us down to 15. It's amazing how fast it goes. I think you got to kind of take it at the right time, like that region right there. We nearly had control. This one we did get control in time, but they were growing really quick. You definitely have to have a little bit of reputation left to play with when you sign that peace deal. It's not just about being aggressive. Being aggressive just makes them crazy angry. I mean, you saw just how fast they were spreading there. They get really, really aggressive. And especially as I lose all those coalition troops, we had no way to stop them at that point. But we do get our victory. That's what's important. But still learning, there's something there. There's something in that. Gaining support, keeping reputation. It's tricky trying to keep that reputation because in the end, we win, but we win with 2 stars. So what's the goal? Is the goal 5 stars or is the goal just winning and getting the job done, right? You see that in sports all the time. You can win by 100 or you can win by 1. At the end of the day, one team has a win and one team has a loss on their record. And at the end of every season in every sport, it's that win-loss record that matters. The point differential or goal differential only becomes a factor when it becomes a tiebreaker. And different sports use that differently. So usually it's head-to-head, where it still comes down to who won and who lost. Right? If you play each other 3 times in a season, you win 2 of them by a single point or goal, and you lose the other one by 50. Usually the head-to-head matters first and foremost. So the team that won by 1 twice, even though they have a minus 48 point differential, they still took 2 out of 3 victories. So it's hard to say what that goal should ultimately be. But either way, we come out on top again, and we keep moving forward. I'm Decathlon Gamer. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.